Oh, okay.
Yeah.
We're lucky.
Feels good to be back, guys.
So Ed brought out his toy. He brought out the Sith Infiltrator. And it is...
Welcome back to VOR Classic with Joel, Mike, and Ed.
Dad told me internally to tell him to get the Darth Maul sideshow doll out, which I've been considering about purchasing myself.
What a waffler.
And
You see the
Yes.
and so yeah, we ended up just talking about toys and all that. And I don't know if you guys know, like, we're gonna get back into toy discussion for a second. But Sideshow did this thing, and it came out last week, and so Ed and I had seen it separately, and really didn't talk about it till today. But they were going to do a new line of bullshit called, like, accessories, and
It was like it was called like ancillaries and extras.
Yeah.
That's a big word.
And so I was thinking it'd be really cool if they did something like that, but they did crap like what we were just talking about. We were just looking at the Darth Maul doll, and but you know, he just has kind of his pissy Ray Parks just closed mouth. You know, it'd be cool to have a set where you can get more Darth Maul hands and a cookie tooth mouth. You know, where he's got the
the grimace, the rage,
Yeah.
the
rage
rage
grimace.
face.
And Ed even talked about having like a little piece of shit that you can fling at the door
Yeah.
on a string or on a pole.
Yeah, it could be a little clear pole.
I like the studs in the ear.
Oh, the ones in it? Yeah.
Yeah, so Hasbro's has that.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah, at least they paid attention to that.
Yeah.
So, you know, like that would be cool for accessories. It turned out that this was totally like an April Fool's joke, like early.
Yeah.
And so,
Which, you know, but what was okay? Now last year their April Fool's joke was the lower half of Darth Maul.
yeah,
that was the joke.
You got one half of a doll.
Yeah, ha ha ha.
Oh,
Cheers.
really?
Yeah, before they announced the Darth Maul.
Wait a minute. What? Who was it who had the April Fool's joke? Because I fell for it, and I even shot out an email to the Darth Vader Operation game.
Oh yeah, that
I forgot, but
was
that just Rebel Scum?
I think it was Rebel Scum. But I was like, you know what?
I was ready to buy it.
That
I was
like,
too.
Doesn't it
just-
make sense?
Well, yeah, it's like after they go, oh, April Fool, wouldn't have been cool. And I'm like, fucking Hasbro better jump on that shit because like that is so freaking brilliant. I mean, they've done like Homer Simpson.
Yeah, you go to the toy store now, you're going to see Homer Simpson, you're going to see Shrek,
Yeah.
you're going to see some other weird crap, like, and even Shrek, like, what, you pull like a frog out of his brain or something, it's just like weird shit.
Yeah.
But Vader?
Yeah.
I mean, you can not just pull out his heart, I say you can pull out his broken heart.
Oh,
And maybe it's got a
Darth
face of
Vader.
Padme on there.
Vader.
they should have done that shit.
Yep. They shoulda, woulda, coulda.
They should have.
Was cool.
But yeah, in terms of extra packs, I mean, no one could do it better than Sideshow. We know this.
Yeah.
And I mean, anything extra I've always appreciated it. I mean, when let's see, who really started that crap off? I guess, Hasbro did when they started putting out, little extra,
Accessory pack.
little accessories like,
The Naboo pack. Or
no. Before that, like when we were kids, they made like the Hoth radar cannon.
Yeah.
It came with a playset, but here you can get it on its own. You can get the E-Web cannon for Hoth.
Yeah.
It's like, I mean, it wasn't a gimmick. It didn't cost a lot. It was just an extra little thing. And I got all that shit, and it made it that much more, better, a better, play environment, or maybe make a better diorama. G.I. Joe followed it up with little extra bullshit and little extra...
little bunkers and bivouacs.
Yeah, little scenes you can get.
howitzers
Little packs you can get for your guys. So then later on, now we've got... Hasbro's done that from time to time. And they've shown that they can do it. Like with that Dagobah Luke, where you can switch his head around.
Yeah.
And now you've got upside down Luke. I'm like, oh, now why can't you? And then they go out and make another guy who's like screaming. It's like, why don't you give us a choice here?
Yeah, get a couple heads there. One of the coolest accessory packs that I saw once in like a Spencer's like science toy area. They had for the Queen ship a separate hyperdrive.
Oh, yeah. Was it the Shattered?
Well, no, that actually comes with the
Okay.
the Queen ship that you can flip it around and it has like a big hole in it.
Okay.
But
Yeah, but
this
you could
one,
get this Hasbro accessory pack.
yeah, and it had like all the removable plates, just like in the movie, where like how they like pulled out the little drawers and like fix the circuits and all that.
And I
shit.
believe it came with tools and everything.
Yeah, and that would have been really fucking cool. Since
Never saw it.
well, I saw it once, and then it was one of the, oh, that's cool.
Right.
Well, they
And
got
then-
the new Farm Boy Luke. You sent me the
Oh yeah.
that comes with evaporator.
Oh right.
It looks cool. It's
No,
kind
it
of
looks
metallic.
great. The evaporator looks great, but yeah. Hasbro's dipped into this with some of their figures. You know, episode 1 definitely, because they were just accessorizing the shit out of that.
Yeah,
But Sideshow, if they delved into it,
we don't need an evaporator from them, but like just
God.
like a separate head.
yeah, if you offered just accessories to what you've already got now, a separate head for Maul. Obi-Wan Kenobi you can have a wet head.
Yeah.
You can have a head that has a breather, especially if you get into the younger Obi-Wan. Because otherwise it's silly to have blowjob Obi-Wan. Blow-Obi-Wan as we call him.
Well, we talked about, wouldn't it be cool if it was like a softer material so you could have a mouth?
Yeah, you squeeze it and his mouth opens?
Yeah, it's kind of, those talking dolls.
Yeah, it's great. Well, if it's open, it looks worse.
Yeah. Well, you could switch the head on the current Obi-Wan that they have. I don't think you have to change much about the outfit. I don't know if his outfit has changed over here.
There's
I'm
little
trying to
details.
think.
There's little differences. But
Yeah.
they have a younger or
Obi-Wan
older
head with the Padawan.
Well, what we were talking about before was, we are dying. They've only released one Sith. We're dying for Palpatine here.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, and we're like, well, what would be the exclusive? Would the exclusive be Sidious face and hands?
Yeah.
Or would that be a separate figure? I actually kind of see them totally doing separate figures and 2 different outfits.
Yeah.
Which, I'm kind of fine with, but I'd also really be happy if they did Palpatine, Office Jedi Destruction Palpatine.
Yeah.
And then maybe offer a different face with his invisible hand outfit or something,
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't want to see that red outfit. That weird
velvet.
the paunchy red.
Oh, for the Emperor?
Yeah, I don't want to see. And
Yeah.
for some reason,
Weird and bloated.
I just kind of it was really weird looking. I mean, he looked.
I am Scar.
He looks a lot like Jeff Jones.
It looked a lot like something Padme would have worn in the first film.
And I don't know what. Do you know what I'm talking about? Like
Yes.
Rooney from the principal from Ferris Bueller.
Yeah, Jeffrey Jones.
Okay, yeah.
For some reason,
He got
red-
bloated in his recent years. Yeah, he looks gross.
Oh. Well, I don't know. It almost seems as if they were trying to rewrite the look of Palpatine in the end there, because that seems to be the iconic outfit for Palpatine as Emperor, is that red, quilty, old lady looking
What's
outfit.
that piece of donkey shit that he uses for class? What is that? It looks like
That's Sith donkey shit.
Well, it looks like a
He made it
gold
in
bar
shop
that
class
someone had
on that booth.
crunched.
No, I know.
It
It's
looks like it's got finger holes in it. Just look at
in which one? Which movie? All of them?
Yeah, they recast it for the prequels. I remember them being really proud of that they'd recreated it from pictures. I'm like, what? That little piece of crap?
It really doesn't matter.
It looks like a
What it looks
chocolate
like.
bar with holes pointing.
It is. It's like a melty chocolate bar. That's what it looks like. That's what it looked like in '83 or whatever. I've seen it reproduced. I'm like, oh my god, they nailed it. But then I looked at my reference. I'm like, it really isn't that hard to make, is it?
I think if they went for 2 separate figures, I think they'd have to be drastically different. I mean,
What do you mean, like in terms of Sidious and Palpatine? Or
going from Sidious to Palpatine.
Mhm.
My favorite Palpatine is Episode 2. He seemed to be a little more fancy and kind of foppish with the outfits, and I thought that was cool.
Yeah, maybe Sideshow could do an entire line of senators on
the
the
Palpatine.
floor.
I'd like to see like they did the Princess Leia collection. I could see the Palpatine collection.
This month is CO Bibbo.
Oh, what are you talking about?
Valorum. Just senators on the floor.
Oh, great. The Senator collection.
Be right back.
Hey, Mike's gonna go take a walk.
What?
Sorry.
Oh.
Okay.
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 Let's talk shit about him.
Yeah. Oh, he's still here. Oh, he's just blowing his nose.
Yeah.
Here, going out for a smoke or something.
Oh, thanks, Mike.
Thanks, gotta have it. All right.
Now I'm dying over here.
To continue this episode of VOR Classic, click the link on your screen now. Right now! If you like it, please click the thumb and share it with your friend. Now, let's continue the episode.